There's a place at the very end of Zion Canyon where the road gives up and the wild takes over, where engines go silent and all you hear is the rhythm of the river. They call it Riverside Walk, but that name hardly does it justice. It's not just a walk, it's an initiation, the gentle threshold to Zion's beating heart. The trail begins at the Temple of Sinawava, the final stop on the park's shuttle route. From here, there are no more cars, no more asphalt highways, only a paved path that winds alongside the Virgin River, cradled between towering red cliffs that rise 1,000 feet above your head. The first steps feel easy, the kind of ease that invites you to slow down. Children run ahead, photographers linger, trying to catch the play of light on sandstone. The air smells of cottonwood and wet rock. You can hear the laughter of water brushing against smooth stones, echoing off canyon walls that have been carved, grain by grain, by the same river for millions of years. This is a trail for everyone, about 2 miles round trip, flat and paved, accessible to most visitors. But beneath that simplicity lies an ancient story. Every ripple of water here has carried dust from the high plateaus, sculpting this canyon inch by inch. Walking the Riverside Walk is like walking through time, 1,000 slow ages condensed into every turn of the path. On one side, the Virgin River dances, narrow, clear, unpredictable. On the other, the canyon walls drip with moisture, feeding ferns and mosses that cling to the rock. They call them weeping walls because they truly seem to cry, drops of water falling from stone like tears, the canyon quietly sustaining life in the middle of the desert. In these delicate gardens, you see the paradox of Zion. Dry stone and living water, eternity and impermanence side by side. As you move deeper, the canyon begins to close in. The walls seem to lean closer together, and the light changes. It grows softer, filtered through reflected reds and golds. Voices echo differently here. Even footsteps sound ancient, as if the ground remembers every traveler who has ever passed. You might notice small things, the way ferns tremble when a breeze finds its way through the canyon, or how the water glows blue-green where sunlight touches it. Birds appear for a moment and vanish into shadow. Squirrels scurry across the path, unbothered by the parade of hikers. It's peaceful, yet alive, a moving tapestry of sound and stillness. And then, just as the walls close in tight, the pavement ends. You reach a wide bend in the river, the edge of something bigger, wilder. This is the gateway to the Narrows. From here, the river itself becomes the trail. Those who continue will wade into the Virgin River, step by step, venturing between cliffs that rise like cathedrals of stone. It's one of the most iconic hikes in the world, a place where you don't just walk through nature, you walk with it. But even if you stop right here, you've already felt something extraordinary. You've heard the conversation between rock and water. You've seen how patient time can be, carving beauty without hurry, without noise. And perhaps, somewhere between the echo of the canyon and the sparkle of the river, you found a bit of stillness that feels like home. When you turn back toward the Temple of Sinawava, the path feels different. It's the same 2 miles, but now every sound seems sharper. The laughter of the river, the flutter of leaves, the hush of your own breath. That's what Zion does. It doesn't just show you its landscapes, it changes how you see. So take your time, pause by the water's edge, touch the rock that's older than memory, and as you walk back toward the world of shuttles and cameras and noise, remember this. The Riverside Walk isn't about reaching a destination. It's about remembering that peace still exists, flowing quietly beside you, in the river, in the canyon, in yourself. Because here at the end of the road is where Zion begins.